Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. There's blood in my veins. Feet in my veins. Blood in my veins. Sing in my veins. Let me tell you a story of me. Tell you about my life before a street called Queen. See, I've been going through since a very little girl. Born at the bottom with a tattered old soul. I've been down. The family won't hold me down. And you ain't seen what happened to me when darkness falls. Demons will creep. There's blood in my veins. Y'all can't get all of it. I keep telling you, you need to go. And you need to go and stream that K-Soul, because baby, she always give you something. But this evening, this guest is going to knock your socks off. Not just with her natural beauty, but with her heart, with her creative spirit, and also with her comprehensive spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, some people need no introduction, and this is one of those young ladies. Dondria NICOLE. How are you, beautiful?
I'm good. How are you?
I am blessed. Blessed to be in the land of the living.
That's girl, amen to that.
Dondria, take the floor. Tell everybody who you are and what you're doing out here.
Okay. Well, hey, everybody. I am Dondria, singer, songwriter. My first claim to fame was being discovered on YouTube by Jermaine Dupri in 2007. Prior to that, I was on there a year just singing other people's songs, doing covers, and just being myself, eating food, forgetting words. This is what it is. Here y'all go. And it really grabbed the people. So a year later, I got discovered. I garnered over millions of views.
Yes.
And I was able to take a stab at, doing what I love for a living.
Wow. Now, Dondria, one of the favorites, I think everybody's favorite, you're the one did something. You're the one did something to ladies and gentlemen in relationships, but you're the one was also embraced by the gospel charts. Talk a little bit about your inspiration for that song.
Okay, so JD, Jermaine Dupri, and B. Cox, they wrote that song along with another songwriter. And just imagine me listening to the demo and JD is on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay. I think I see where you're going. I think because y'all, anybody that has worked with JD and has had him sing on their demos, they will let you know right now, it is not the prettiest demo. You really gotta
I've heard.
Yeah, Monica has said it. I mean, it's just a fact, So, but yeah, I was ready for it. The one thing that I appreciate about working with them and being signed under JD, he always let me be myself. He always just made it okay to be authentic. And he didn't really push me to do things that didn't really fit me. Like he always just allowed me to be comfortable. And just a few months ago, we talked and he explained to me that he wanted to make sure that I wasn't just thrown into this thing. He wanted to make sure that I had a little bit of myself and gradually moved my way through this industry because it was important to him that I did it the right way. So yeah, I heard the demo. It was, but when I got on it, oh my gosh, it just, sorry, my earphone. It it was the perfect introduction to Dondria the artist, I believe. And I think that I was so blessed to get in on the tail end of the sound of R&B that was then, before it started to switch into the different sounds. Like, God made sure I got one in there.
Well, let me tell you something. It's that you're the one, when you hit that,
Yeah.
girl, you feel it.
Yeah. It's a good one.
And the funny thing is, and I was telling my girlfriend this the other day, I said, you know what? There are some people that sing R&B, but they are natural born gospel singers. And I'm going to leave it right there. But anyway,
definitely, yeah.
I'm gonna let it sit. Oh, I know your road is turning, but I'm gonna let it sit though. I'm gonna let it sit. So, Dondria, with this pandemic situation, what have you been up to?
Man, this pandemic, it started out being like, okay, what am I gonna do? I can't do any shows. I can't go anywhere. How am I gonna figure this thing out, But as I sat and, took time with myself and journaled and prayed and, did all of that stuff, it was like a chance to, because I was working on a project.
Okay.
I was working on an EP. And I was able to turn that EP into an album and really finish telling my story, because I don't think it was done. So yeah, for me, it's been a blessing on the creative side to just kind of put the finishing touches on this thing.
Okay.
And my family's been safe, and I've been able to, visit them and quarantine with them. So that part was cool. But it was definitely an adjustment. To just.
Absolutely.
Girl, I had to move during the quarantine, the pandemic. Like, it was a lot.
Wow. But Dondria, like 13 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
What does 13 years in this industry look like, though?
It. How do I even explain that?
You've done a lot. And guys, those of you that are just checking in, yes, I'm sitting here with Dondria NICOLE, and we all know she is a powerhouse. But I think it's important to understand that 13 years in this industry is significant, because a lot of people don't last a year. And I think that what we have to start doing is we have to stop quantifying everything. Because what I'm noticing about this industry is we quantify everything. So if you're not putting out XYZ, you're not doing nothing. But people don't know that behind the scenes, you guys are constantly writing. You're constantly in the studio. And you're constantly working on other things that may not have anything to do with your music. And so, Dondria, that's why I asked you, what does 13 years look like? Because you got a lot going on. And we're going to talk about that on our podcast that's coming up. That we might have to bring on ID 104 in January. But
yes. I mean, it. To be honest with you, the first part of this, the 19-year-old Dondria up until about 25.
I know that's right, honey.
It was a blur, honestly. I mean, I was moving so fast, and it just, as much as JD tried to make me feel comfortable and I don't know, usher me into this thing, it was still a lot. Okay. And there's a lot of things that I really don't remember. Like, I've had conversations with my friends. There's a lot of things that I don't I don't remember, because it was moving so fast, and I didn't know to take it all in when it's happening then, So I was just being swayed this way and do this and go here and do. And I never took a moment to sit and like pay attention to where I am, and just appreciate the process. So now it's totally different because I'm like Zen queen, and
Hello.
I take every situation and every moment and I live it to the fullest. I'm extremely mindful. If I'm having a great time, I don't have my phone. Sorry. Because I want to make sure that this time I take
It's
it all
your
in.
time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And you know what's funny? I'm so glad you said that, and you're speaking to me. So thank you. You know, I used to watch and see that everybody always was posting, "Oh, I'm booked and busy. I'm booked and busy." And you know what I realized? When you really booked and busy, you don't have time to be posting
to say it. Right. Yeah.
Baby. I didn't realize that until this year when I realized I'm in the air or somewhere else more than I'm in my own home. And it's different.
Yeah.
It's
And you know what? I just want to say, so I just got these 2 turtles.
turtles. Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah. Are they near you? Are the turtles near you?
They are. They're in the corner.
Oh,
but
no,
I'll show them to you. I'll show them to you in a minute. Okay. But I don't know. I had kept having dreams about turtles, and I was researching them and stuff. And for me, the turtle represents the idea that we have to take home everywhere we go. Like, no matter what's happening, who we're around, we have to find something that makes us comfortable and that what makes us feel at home at all times.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you know what? I get it. I get it. Because one of the things that I've realized also is that while I may meet a person through somebody, the person that I meet is always, and I hate to say a representation, but they always have some attributes or characteristics of someone whom I love dearly. And that's interesting that you say that. Take home with you everywhere you go. Yeah. Wow. Guys, if you're just checking in, this is the beautiful powerhouse, Miss Dondria NICOLE. And she's working. She's working.
Yes,
yes.
yes.
And I'm going to put it up there so you know. She's working. Do you see it?
Always.
She's working
always. Yes.
Once again, just because it's not posted doesn't mean it's not happening. And I have to let the children know, because you know sometimes we get a little messy and we ain't having it up on here.
Okay.
But it's okay. So, all right, Doctor, let's step away from the music. We're gonna come back. Okay. But what's going on with you and Miss Tyra B?
Okay, so Tyra B, that is my friend. I know there are so many people that are like, wait, are y'all a thing? Are y'all dating? Like, what's going on? And it's like, no. Tyra is my friend. She's been my friend for over 10 years.
Okay.
And we're just friends. I actually call her dad because she that's how she treats me. Like like I'm her little daughter, and she just always trying to make sure I'm good. Let me know when you get home. Are you saving your money? Like, she's that person. So her nickname is Dad. But that's just my really, really good friend. Like,
so so what are we working on?
Okay, so
yes. You know, like I told you, we all about the business. So
yes, ma'am.
Yes,
we are working on a podcast. We're going to be dropping it very soon at the top of the year. It's called R&B Please, and I'm excited. She's excited. I feel like for us, we haven't necessarily used our platform. Well, we haven't used our voices on our platform in other ways outside of music.
Okay.
So I don't think that people really know what Tyra B is into and what Dondria is into for real, because we don't really talk about it, you know? Yeah. Now we got that music.
But you're not allowed to.
Well,
You're boxed
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
And you have to stick with what you do. And if you step outside of that, it's always from foolishness. But I ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
You
Especially the times that we came up, and she, you know, she started before me, so she was really, you know, into that culture of, you know, and that's, I'm sure our first episodes we're going to interview each other, so I'm pretty sure that she's going to talk about, you know, coming up in the industry, them dressing her up in ways she didn't want to dress up, you know, and having to be somebody that she's not. Like, we both have come up in the industry times where it wasn't okay to be 100% yourself. You could give a little piece, but now it's like whatever you want to,
are authentically you, and
absolutely,
that's all it is.
And it's winning. Hello, Cardi B. Huh. She's winning because she is herself, and I love that. Like, I love that.
That's it. And I just love you. You know, I'm over here like, you know what? This blue hair is giving me life. I'm trying to tell you, girl, that blue is, I'm all about that blue in the summertime.
Girl, yes.
Yes.
It's my favorite color.
Ow. So, Dondria, are you, okay, the podcast, your music, what else is in store for Dondria? I just feel like you have so many things that you haven't even, you have things you're sitting on that you haven't even tapped into. And I don't know what they are. I don't know what they are. But something in me tells me that you have a screenplay that needs to come out.
Okay.
And I don't know. But there are parts of you that can only be presented to the people in the form of a screenplay. And I'm going to let that sit. So, you know, I'm dropping a whole lot on you, but I'm going to let
you are.
I'm going to let it sit. But I do. Because I think that, once again, when, guys, if you go back and just listen to You're the One, listen to it 2 or 3 times, and then really listen.
Okay.
Turn the beat off and really listen. You spoke some real truth. You spoke from a deep place.
Yeah.
So God only knows what's in store for you outside of this music.
Girl, so much. And it's crazy because sometimes, and I feel like this pandemic is doing this for a lot of people, but sometimes, you know, there's so many things that you're sitting on, and you'll get to it one day, or, oh, I don't have enough money yet, or, oh, I need to do this first, or, you know, whatever it is, or I need to meet this person first. And you sit on your gifts, you sit on your ideas, you sit on your talents, and baby, 2021, y'all getting everything. And y'all gonna be tired of me, and I don't care.
You're reaping the harvest you were promising. You taking back what the devil stole from you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, hello, somebody. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And because that's what he will do. That's what he'll do. He'll try to.
Absolutely.
He likes the slow decline. You know, he will try to stop you in your tracks, but if it's a slow decline, it's much harder to get back from that, because you'll look up and you won't even realize that you were there. When did this happen? When did I get here? That's the way he was attacking me.
Perspective. Let's just perspective. Let's talk about that perspective, because girl, it's about to get fired up on here. And see, this is the thing. Because we not on here bashing people and talking about everybody else, they don't want to know. But guess what? The quality.
Absolutely.
The quality matters. So the quality of people that understand and know where we coming from, baby. All right. But yeah, let's talk about perspective, because I know that's going to be dropping soon.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It's dropping on my birthday, January 6th, Capricorn season. It's almost here. Perspective is really, really, really important to me. It's my baby. Because I wanted to make sure that every song on this project had more than one perspective, more than one meaning. So if you just kind of listening just to, for a quick little bop, it's a piece there for you.
Okay.
But if your mind is open and maybe if you hit a joint, I don't know what it's going to take.
Oh, I don't know about the joint, but I'll raise my hand.
Or sipping some wine, it's another meaning under there. And that goes for every song on this project. So I'm just really excited because I think that, number one, it's important for artists to always be authentic to who they are. But I do think that you have to do it in a way that your audience can grow with you. That's it. If I just try not to be offensive, you can't just wake up and be like, "This is who I am now, y'all. What's up? Take it or leave it." That's it. Know what I mean? You have to bring the people along with you. You have to share your journey, share your story with them, so they know where you're coming from.
And oh God, Dondria, please don't do it, because you will be so mistreated and ostracized if you legit just be like, "Bow, I'm the little one." What? Right. I luckily, I grew up in a home with two parents who balanced each other out. My dad was really, really conservative, but my mom was just like, "Look, this is who my child is, so you can take it or leave it." And so, are those the turtles?
Girl, that's my friend. She about to.
Hey, friend.
She said, "Hey, friend." Girl, I call myself trying to put something on the stove, and I think I burned it.
Dondria, what's she over there cooking? Is it some pig feet?
Nothing. No.
Oh, girl, it better be some. If it's some pig feet, my mama cooked some pig feet. She told me she cooked them down to the bone, girl.
Oh,
girl, you cook pig feet down.
Girl, I'm vegan, so it ain't no pig feet.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you have it, girl.
Let me live.
Look, I still like me a little pig.
It's okay. My family does too. It's always when Thanksgiving comes, it's a whole. I'm on my own.
I know.
I'm on my own, and I'm from the country. I'm from Oklahoma, so.
For real, that I didn't know. Okay. So, all right, we're gonna tap on some things, and then we're gonna close out, because I know you got to get to that stove. Look, you would not be telling the children, Lord, I was
okay, y'all
burnt my stuff up. But Dondria, to close out, give the people words of encouragement for their journey and what it means to be authentically you.
Okay, so my main thing this whole journey, and that screenplay that you're talking about, it's a biopic will be made.
Oh, it's coming.
But the biggest lesson I learned in all of this is to trust myself. I feel like when you have a gift and your light is shining and everybody wants to put their hands on it because they know it's the cash cow, and they want to put their ideas and their views and their methods and their strategies and their opinions on what you should do. And most of the time, when you hear that voice, or when your gut is telling you something, it's what you should be listening to, not all of them. So trust yourself. I mean, the whole thing about being authentic is there's nobody else like you. Like, there's nobody else like you. So why are we trying to look and act and dress like somebody else?
Dondria, I didn't ask you
to preach.
Come on here. Call me out on my own platform. But you know what? I receive it. Now,
Yeah.
you see how it works? I
Mhm.
asked you to speak to the people and you spoke to me, but what that tells me is this relationship was supposed to be forged in the way that it was because our
Mhm.
next season is about to
Mhm.
knock everybody's socks off.
Girl.
That screenplay is coming. It's
Okay.
already in the making. The screenplay is already being written and you don't even know it.
Mm. Mm.
That's what
Okay.
it is. Dondria, I salute you.
Thank you.
I love you. And from one melanated sister to another, we out here, baby.
Yes.
You are independently and authentically dope. And there is always going to be a place for you on ID 104, home of the independently dope, because you and Tyra B are now a part of our family. And I
Yay. Thank you.
so
Thank you.
guys, I hope if you did not get to see Dondria live and in real time, that you will run the stream back. Because if you missed this one, you missed a great one. And one
Mm.
thing about it, I pity anybody that doesn't truly know who they are and whose they are. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great Friday